Hello, my friends. Good morning. Welcome to Stephanie's Crafting Corner, where we get together and we make something. A funny thing is Ken mic'd me about 5 minutes ago, and he said, "Okay, don't talk anymore." Do you know how hard? Do you know who you're talking to when you say that? You think I can not talk? I mean, oh my gosh, that's like almost impossible. So he's like, just save it for the video, save it for the video. So there's a couple things I wanted to tell him in that 5 minutes, but I couldn't tell him because I wasn't allowed to talk. Tiffany sent me some new dates to come in June, so we need to look at that. I know, isn't that exciting? Tiff's gonna come visit me again. Apparently it's more exciting to come to California than it is for me to go to Arizona, which I'll be honest is kind of true. We do have a beach nearby, you know, kind of, but not that we ever go to the beach when she's here, but we could, but the babies are here too, and she gets to see the baby, so that's kind of fun. Well, good morning, and Ken's working on getting your chats, and I'll do a couple hellos to people as soon as we get that chat going. Let me say, so this morning, let me tell you what we did this morning. We took the babies to the park. Kirsten, Ken, and Stephanie took the babies to a different park this time, and there were other kids there. Okay, now I know that sounds crazy, but because of everything that's happening in the world, the babies have not seen really other children, like ever, okay? Like ever. Every once in a while we'll see one just walking around, but there were little kids there, and the boys had so much fun. But I had the best time out of everyone because the moms there were a whole bunch of moms, and they were just chit-chatting, and we were new, you know, so we were just kind of, I was staying behind because I want Kirsten to kind of, you know, talk to them the most. And somebody there looked at the babies and looked at Kirsten and then saw Ken and Stephanie and said, "Wow, that's a really big age gap." And Kirsten's like, "What?" They thought the babies were Ken and Stephanie's babies, and that Kirsten was our baby, and that we had a 26-year-old age gap between our children. They thought we were the parents and she was our kid and they were our kids. That was like the best thing that's happened to me in my lifetime. It was so funny. So let's do, Kenny's got the chats up there. So good morning, Lugene from Pennsylvania. Hi, Pamela. Good morning. Hi, Sarah from Orlando, Florida. Hi, Kathy in Arizona. Hi, Sherry in Nashville, Tennessee. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Shirley. Good morning. Oh, yes. Shirley wants me to remind you all, please make sure you like and share the video. It always helps us so much. But on Facebook, if Facebook's trying to get you to give me stars, do not give me stars. We don't want stars. Kenny, I noticed the mouse is on one of the spots on Facebook. You need to move the mouse just a little so it'll continue the chat. There we go. Thanks. Let's see. Good morning, Margaret. Hi, Pharrell. Good morning. I know, isn't that funny? Hi, Emma. Good morning. Hi, Lori. Hi, Lori. Mary. Hi. Hi, Vicky. Oh, Johanna is here from New Zealand. Kenny, can I ask you another favor real quick on the chat? Could you move them over towards the camera a little bit more, because the light is like right in my face. YouTube should be on there. Jody, if you're not seeing us on YouTube, go ahead and click refresh, the F5 key on your keyboard, and it should show up, because I think everybody's seeing us. Good morning. Let's see. Hi, Nancy in New York. Hi, Sandra in Oregon. So yeah, that was my funny story today. It was a blast. I loved every second of it. But there were other kids there, and the boys, okay, our little boys have decided that they can go down big slides by themselves on their tummies. And the slide tunnel that they went on was like a curvy one. It was like a big boy slide because they couldn't even crawl up to it. Well, actually, there was one way they could. But it was such a big boy slide, and they literally, one of us would be at the top and one of us would be at the bottom, and one would be doing traffic control. You really do need 3 at all times to take care of babies, these two. And they literally flew, like on their tummies, they would go up the side of the slide because it was a tunnel, up the side and then back down and then through it. And they laughed and laughed. Kenny, how many times do you think the boys went on there? Multiple times, right?
Yeah, 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, 3 or 4 times. They had a great time. They loved it. So is your mic on, babe?
Yes, it is.
Oh, good.
I forgot, but it is. Good thing I didn't say any bad words.
Oh yeah. Kenny has said, I think I've only heard you say 2 bad words.
Yeah, you've only heard.
Oh, well, just because you think them. Do you think them instead of saying them?
Well, sometimes things happen. Better just to think it and not say it.
No, it's more fun to say it.
No.
It's very calming to get it out, because then you just get it out. Okay. Pharrell says, I can't believe the boys are so big. You couldn't get that screen over a little bit more, huh?
Which one?
The YouTube, if you could just bring it closer.
The YouTube, okay.
Yeah, like even if you could do the Facebook over
Make sure you
more
read that question from Alfie there.
I didn't see it.
It's right. It's purple going up on YouTube.
On YouTube. Alfie, which products do you need samples for HSN? Yes, Alfie, good question. The gingerbread boy, we could use some more samples on that one. Do you have them still there, Kenny? You had the HSN ones right there. There's a flower one. Remember that flower one? You're like, oh, which one does this match? The dies?
Oh.
Yeah. Good question. He has them over there somewhere. Alfie, thank you. Yes, we could use more samples on those. What other sample? Hang on, I'm trying to think of what else they pulled. What else did they request? Oh, this is not the right one. Okay, so the flowers. There's stamps that match this. Do you want to do camera 2 so they can see this one? If you have these, and I know a lot of you already have these, it's. Hang on. Wait, I just got to make sure these are the right ones. Are these the right ones? Yes. Heart flower. This is not the right one. This is not the right one. This is the right one. It's this one, and then the one that matches it. It's flowers to build 1 and flowers to build 2 and 3, and the stamps that match. Is that the right one? I thought it was called flowers to build 1. Yeah. Does it say 1?
This is just has the wrong name, I think.
Oh, it has the wrong name. Okay. Okay, so if you have these dies, and they were club dies a while back, so a lot of you have these, and the stamps that match. I don't have the stamps here. Don't buy, you don't have to buy them now. I'm just saying, if you already have these, I would love a few samples. I would love a few samples of those. Also, the gingerbread boy, and I feel like there's one other thing they could send samples for. What was it, Kenny? The gingerbread boy, and
I don't know what else is on there.
What else did they buy? Because they are picking up sometimes some older stuff.
The jar's new.
No, that's new. Don't talk about that.
Sneak peek.
Sneak peek. Not a sneak peek. It was a sneak talk. Because you didn't show them. Okay, flip the camera because they don't want to look at this anymore. But so if you have these, Alfie or the gingerbread boy.
Flower to build 2.
Flower to build 2.
Flower to build 3.
Yeah, I don't remember. It was only
Flowers
2 of the
to
flower
layer dies.
sets. I don't remember.
It's got to be that one, right?
I don't know. Hang on. Is that the right one? What's that one called? Hang on. Let me see the picture. I can't see the... No, how many times do I have to tell you it's not that one? You keep saying it's that one, and I keep telling you.
Well, the names don't match on the product.
Kenny does not know his flowers, okay? Which I guess is an okay thing.
Yeah.
But he keeps telling me it's a different flower. It's not. It's this flower.
What is the real name of those?
It's called Flowers to Build 1.
Flowers to build.
Flowers to Build 1.
Okay.
He's going to try to pull it up on the computer so you guys can see it. Flowers to Build 1. Let's see.
No, flowers.
Flower. Flower or flowers?
I did flower and
okay,
it didn't
I think it's
come
flowers.
up.
Well, that's kind of... keep scrolling.
Oh, bead. I didn't spell build right.
Oh.
Didn't you just say that our typing helped us in high school?
Yes.
Not some of us.
Well, apparently not. I know, I just told him the most important class I ever took was keyboarding. Or, well, we called it typing back then, right? We called it typing. Now it's called keyboarding, even though they mean the typewriter keyboard. Go figure. Okay, I'm moving on because I'm like...
All right, flower to build 1. You want me to show those dies?
Yes, that's exactly what I just said.
It took me all that time to type.
No, show the stamps. Show the stamps. They don't need to see the dies. They need to see the stamps. I just showed them the dies.
Flower to build 1.
Yeah, show them that.
Okay.
This one. This is the one that if you have it... I would love a sample from everyone to go on HSN because it's going on HSN in July. Is that right? July? Yes.
Yes.
Or August.
July.
I don't remember. July or August. So you have time.
Yeah, it's August.
It's August? Okay, it's August. So thank you. So yes, Alfie, thanks for asking. Alfie, also, my dear, I remember that card sample you sent me? Yeah, pretty soon. I have one in a stack for you for failing to send to you. I don't know, it'll probably go like late next week or something, but just a heads up. Because that's
See, now everybody's saying you said 1 and 3 before.
Yeah, so okay, here's the deal. It's maybe I did say 1 and 3 of the stamps. Maybe I did. And if I did, then that means you're right. But the dies are combined. So 2 and 3 are combined, the dies. I know, back then when we did that, I it was all messed up. But yes. But you can use any of the stamps that match. What? Why are you shaking your head?
You're fine.
Oh, okay.
Patsy says she has no sound, but I think everybody has sound, right? As far as
Yeah,
everybody's
Patsy,
chatting.
maybe try turning up your
Sometimes they have a mute.
sometimes
on the video.
it's muted.
Yeah.
Sometimes, well, she can't hear me. She can't.
Can you do sign language?
Text her. No, reply to that.
Okay,
Reply to
yeah.
it and then tell her. Say, try the mute button and then also try. I know, I think you have to reply. You have to click reply. Okay, I'm going to stop because. Okay. Let's see. Thank you. You guys are awesome. You guys know more than I do. I'll be honest. Okay, so tonight we have our class. It's completely sold out. I've done my homework. Have you? If you've not done your homework, you might want to do it ahead of time. You don't have to, but Katrina's in Sweden. Hello, my love. How exciting!
Ask what time it is there. I think it's like midnight or something.
What time is it in Sweden right now?
She's
Okay.
on your time schedule.
What?
She's on your time
I
schedule.
know my
You
time
stay
schedule.
up till
I
midnight.
know. I like to stay up till like roughly midnight.
You like to party.
Party. Oh yeah. Kenny gets up like at 1 a.m. So yeah, crazy. Patsy says it's okay now. Okay, great. Let's see. Kenny wanted me to tell you that there are a few more of the Totally Rad kit clubs available, including this one. This one's going to go to the warehouse to get sent. But if you have not signed up for the kit club and you want to, there's a few left. So go ahead and do that. This is the one that has all the cute barbecue stuff in it. Oh, and
It'll be great for Father's Day, right?
Great for Father's Day.
stuff, right?
Father's Day is coming up. In fact, remember I made a card using this for Dad. Remember? I got to find that so I can give it to him. When's Father's Day coming?
It's usually around June 10, June 15, somewhere around there.
Whoops. Okay. I got plans.
It'll show up.
It'll show up. No, the
The
card,
card?
yes, but I'm worried about what we're going to do for Father's Day. Oh, in other news, Ben, I don't think you know this, Ben earned his black belt last night.
What?
We weren't even invited. They weren't allowed to invite very many people. Mom and Dad were there. But, yeah, he earned his black belt. Yay, Ben! He's not watching, but yay, Ben! So that's very exciting. I'm proud of him. And we're going to go watch him play football tomorrow night? Tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. So, Ken, Diane wants to know, when is your next video?
My next video is scheduled for June.
June.
If I get it edited. I taped it already.
Oh, you already
but
taped it, but he's got to get it
I have
edited.
to get it edited.
Are the Happy to Be Circles discontinued?
It's not on the website, so I think it is.
Which one's that one?
I don't know. When I searched for it the other day, it didn't come up. Let me check.
Kenny's going to check.
Happy with the number 2, right?
Yeah, Happy to Be Circles.
To be.
Diane says, got to get started on the Father's Day decor soon. I know. I haven't even, you guys, can you see it? I haven't even done my June calendar yet. I know, I'm behind. I was going to do it today, but the June calendar is almost sold out, so I didn't want to do that. And we're going to get started. So Kenny's going to look that up, the Happy to Be Circles. And is that the one that had all the writing in the back? I don't remember which one that was.
It's not showing up.
Write it down and I'll look it up. I'll look it up. Third Sunday in June, Linda said, is Father's Day. Oh, I have plenty of time. Oh, good. Plenty of time. Okay, I'm going to make a card, and here's the deal. I was going to use my cute little hangout dog for this card, and I can't find it. Oh, I think it's at the office, because when we moved, it came out before we moved, and I think it got put in a box in the office. But luckily for me, one of my design team members made this one, and I'm going to use this little guy with my card to make it work. Okay. So I'm using my large here. Do the second camera 2. Oh, wait. Oh, there. Okay. I'm using, look at the dies in the front. Isn't that funny? I'm using the large circle flip it die set. So I'm going to get that guy out. And I read somewhere online, somebody said, does Stephanie not like, oh, switch the camera now. Does Stephanie not like her Gemini machine because she doesn't use it as often as she uses the Spellbinders? I like them the same. Honestly, it's the truth. It's the truth. Sometimes for me, it's easier when I'm on video because this platform, can you see the platform? The platform is just there so I can lay my cardstock down and lay it down and keep talking to you and run it through. Whereas on this one, I need to do it differently. I like them both the same. If you ever have hand issues, oh, definitely get the Gemini. The Gemini is a stronger machine, so it's perfect for your more intricate dies. And also, because it's stronger, it will bow your cutting pads quicker. Now, is there a problem with bowed cutting pads? Not necessarily. They still work. Okay? There's nothing wrong. They just still work. For example, if you drive a car, if you buy a new car, when you take it off the lot, the tires are going to get worn. Right? The tires get worn just like a cutting pad on any machine gets worn. That's nature of the beast, right? You can't buy a new car and expect the tires to always look perfect, right? That's just life. So just a heads up on that. Don't think that I don't like one or the other. I literally go, like when I'm not on camera, I still use them about the same, I would think. I think I still use them about the same, but I like them both. Okay. I don't try to ever, you guys are like trying to read into things and you guys are like way more complicated than I am. I'm just like, whatever. I'm not that like smart, I guess. Okay. So I have my circles, I have my die. So I'm going to grab this and, oh, Kenny here, can you take this because it's like in my way now. Oh, take these two because they're in my way too. Okay. So I'm going to match kind of this card and it says I miss you, so I'm trying to think of who. Oh, I know who I'm going to send this to. Okay, so I'm going to grab a piece of cardstock and I'm going to use some bright colors. Haven't been using bright lately, so I'm going to use sunshine. I think this is sunshine. And because people say I don't always use my Gemini, I'm going to use my Gemini. And
just prove that you still love it.
Prove that I still love it. Exactly. So I'm going to lay that down. I'm also, let's just do this one first. And we'll grab the Gemini machine. Okay, you got to ask any, is there questions right now?
I will look.
Go. And I know I'm going to, well, I haven't decided, I'm probably still going to do. I haven't decided if I'm going to, what I'm going to do on the inside.
Maybe you can ask some questions to help you figure out what you want to do.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That'd be good.
That's a good idea. So hang on. So
We'll
here
have
I
to
have
give
my
away-
card base. I'm going to fold it.
Maybe a giveaway.
A giveaway? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do, here's a good question. I'm going to do the, here, you got to let him see this. I'm going to do the little hangout dog that says, I miss you. See how cute? Hang on. Let me zoom him in. Everything's backwards. So I miss you, right? And look, his cute little back. So I'm going to use him on the flip it. But should I use, so it's I miss you. So should I do I'm so sorry? Because I'm going to do like a circle probably over, well, hang on. I don't know if that's going to fit. Yeah, it'll fit. So I want to do a circle. Do I want to do I'm so sorry, thank you, my friend, just pray, or thinking of you? Should that be in the center? Or none? Maybe I could just do a flower. So should I do just pray, thinking of you, thank you, my friend, or I'm so sorry? Okay, so you guys get to vote, and you're going to enter to win a $25 gift certificate to the website. Sarah wants to know where we're going to lunch. Sarah, I don't get to go to lunch today. I have to make a quesadilla. But Kenny told me he would take me to Olive Garden after the class tonight. Ooh, I know. So I haven't been to Olive Garden in a long time. Which Olive Garden did we go to? We can tell them.
In Huntington Beach.
In Huntington Beach. What
Boulevard.
street is on Beach Boulevard?
Beach Boulevard.
It's near where Kenny and I met like 100 years ago. So Okay, you got to kind of look at all those. I don't see Facebook. Where did Facebook go?
It's thinking of you so far.
I lost Facebook.
Yeah. Where'd you go, Facebook?
Facebook. There we go. Ah!
Gone.
It just disappeared. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. Okay, so just pray, thinking of you. Thank you, my friend. So you guys vote. I'm going to find some cardstock. Oh, I should do...
Before I forget, I saw a message from Pam there that said her mom's not doing too good.
Oh.
And so I think we all need to be just praying for her and her family.
Yes, we will, Pam.
God will take care of her and her family.
And Nancy had surgery this week.
Yeah.
I've been praying for her too, so I hope she's doing well.
Good for everybody to watch the chat some of the time. We can help other people if we just do that, if we pray for them or encourage them or something nice, right? That
Yes,
we can do
absolutely.
easy.
Absolutely. Okay, so, ooh, I love this one. I'm telling you guys, I love that one. Oh, here's more of that one.
So far, thinking of you is
Thinking of you is
definitely,
winning?
yeah.
Okay, so
I
you
do
got
see some thank you, my friends, but I'm mostly seeing thinking of you.
Okay, so I'll do thinking of you, but now you have to pick a winner to win a $25 gift certificate to the website.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Pressure.
Pressure. Under pressure. That was a that was a song, huh? What song was that?
I think it's a David Bowie song, but
Really?
you know the Vanilla Ice, version.
Yeah.
Okay, I have our winner.
Who's our winner?
Just a second, I have to write it down before I get
Yeah,
lost.
don't forget it before you write it down. Oh, here it is. See, I get the bad paper pads. This one has tape all over it because they taped this one to the box to say which pad was in there, so that's the one I get.
The ones we can't sell.
Yeah, the ones we can't sell.
Scraps.
Scraps.
Okay, our winner is from YouTube,
Woo!
and she did say thinking of you, and it's Jean Colson.
Whoa, Jane Colson, you just won a $25 gift certificate to our website. So you're going to email info@thestampsoflife.com, and Faylene will get that out to you. I noticed she was a little slow on some of them recently that were supposed to go out. But yeah, it'll get to you. $25 gift certificate. So, and the answer was thinking of you?
Yes, she said
Awesome.
thinking of you.
Okay, so thinking of you, I will use. So I just die cut the little panels. And now I need to figure out, because I want my little hangout dog to hang out in the little circle. So I'm going to cut a circle out of this. Oh, not the right one. Oh my gosh, but I am hungry. Somebody mentioned lunch. Now I'm hungry. David Bowie and Queen sang Under Pressure. Thank you, Susan.
Go.
I am not a music person. Did I also tell you that Kenny is, Kenny, when we met, well, he still does, but he loved Prince. And I almost didn't date him because of that. Now I love Prince just as much as he does. But yeah, I almost didn't date you because I kind of thought that was weird at the time, Kenny. I'll be honest.
But it was actually cool. You just didn't know it.
Well, I thought you were cool because you were an older guy and you were interested in me, you cradle robber. Okay, so I'm running this through. Yeah, he was 2.5 years older, or he still is. And
Yeah, I was at the time, but I'm not anymore.
Yes, you are. You're still 2.5, 2 years. 7 months.
No, you've caught up to me.
Shut up. I did not. Okay, so what I did was I just cut a circle out of there because I want my little hangout guy.
Oh yeah, Viola says she had Dairy Queen for lunch.
Oh, Dairy Queen sounds good. Dairy Queen sounds very good. Okay, so hang on. So I'm going to, hang on. I'm trying to figure this out. So you might want to do the overhead so they can see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm working on this and I want my little hangout guy. What?
Wrong over. There
Okay.
you go.
So I'm trying to figure out how my hangout guy can stay on there and still, oh there. I think I did it. Hang on. Well, hang on. I'm just going to like temporary tack it just a little because I want to make sure it works.
Do you see April's idea
Where
on the right on YouTube? I don't know. I don't know how to make
You
sense.
should put the front of the dog on the front and the back of the dog on the back so you can see the front and back when you open the card. Yes, I think that's what
Does
I'm
that
doing.
make
April.
sense?
I think that's what I'm Yeah, it makes
Okay.
sense to me.
Okay, I didn't understand.
You're not a real
I'm
crap.
sure she makes sense, but I don't understand.
Okay, so I'm thinking, hang on. Yeah. But he kind of looks like lopsided.
Yeah, he's just hanging there in
well,
the air.
that's the whole idea. He's a hangout dog.
But it looks like he's hanging in the
I know,
air.
the wrong way. I know. Hang on. I'm trying this. I'm going to try this way.
You just did a card yesterday that you said, this can't just be up in the air by
I
itself.
know. What was that for? Oh, that was
Sneak.
Oh, that was a sneak
Can't
word.
say. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Maybe I'm going to do it like this. Hang on. Oh, yeah. That's better. But hang on. His foot's out.
Connie just reminded me. Picture in picture.
Picture. Go, Connie.
How
Go,
many
Connie.
minutes? We've only gone 25 minutes without
Go, Connie.
picture in picture. Thanks,
oh my
Connie.
gosh, Connie. Thank you. Lifesaver there.
I just have too much to think of here.
I know. He does. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Now I got to... Why did somebody buzz me? Oh, KJ's buzzing me. Oh. Okay. We're taking the babies to swim lessons starting, I think, next month. June. Okay, so now I typed him... I mean, I cut him... I put him down. But I really don't like that I can see all that circle in there. That's bothering me. So I'm going to have to get another circle, a bigger circle. Hang on, let's see. Not that big of a circle. Hang on. Talk to me, Kenny. Well, ask me what they're at. Talk
Well, Barb says when she goes to Red Lobster, I think it's Red Lobster, she gets lobster pizza. Yes.
Whoa.
Lobster pizza. I've never heard of such a thing.
never heard of that. That sounds really good.
And instead it says she ended up with a biscuit as my anniversary dinner. That's what it says on her chat.
Biscuit?
You know those cheddar biscuits?
Oh, those cheddar biscuits are good. Remember I tried to make them at home and they're not the same.
Lobster pizza or cheddar biscuit? What would you rather have?
Lobster.
Yeah.
But I actually like crab better.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna glue this down first. But yeah, I like crab better. But did that just die? Oh my gosh, seriously? Okay, hang on. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Jean wants to know how the handprints went.
Oh, they went great. The handprints with the babies went great, except they were not happy that we wanted them to do their handprints. They did not like us.
Besides that.
They had a lot of fun toys there, though, so they liked that. Are you buzzing or am I buzzing? Who's buzzing? Kenny's buzzing. Kenny has friends. Do you have friends, baby?
Yeah.
Who?
Lots.
He has none. Okay, they can't even see me. I'm like, I'm showing faces to them and they can't even see me.
They're watching you make the card.
I thought you were going to do picture in picture.
I did for a little bit, but...
Oh. I think picture in picture is better. I enjoyed it the other day. Okay, so I'm doing this, and now I'm like, okay, well, that's great. But I want some of the red. I need some of the red solid. Hang on.
Susan's mother-in-law is going to be 97 tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday to her. Bless her heart.
You didn't get very far with the baby story with the hands. They were having a meltdown.
Oh, they did have a meltdown. They didn't
like when you smashed their...
They did not like... Well, they didn't like the angle we were making them sit at.
Was it just their hands or their feet too?
We did their hand. No, we just did their... Wait. Oh, we did their feet too because we did that. They had this little option where you could have this little sign that said...
they were screaming.
What did they say? Oh, yeah. It said... oh, please no shoes. Because we don't wear shoes in the house because the babies are on the floor so much. Well, we haven't worn shoes in the house for years, but even before the babies. But we did that. We did this cute little thing that has their bare feet. I'll show it to you. It takes like 8 weeks to get it, but it says "Please no shoes," and it has their bare feet. And we did Liam on the left and Miller on the right, so it's gonna look really cute. Okay, so I'm gonna add this. Uh-oh, I need 2 of these. Whoops. So I'm using both machines so I don't freak people out.
Ooh, Tony's mom was 99 last Saturday.
Wow!
And she watches your lives with me, she says.
What's her name? I'll say hi. Yeah. Whoops, I gotta give her a shout out.
Which one of the Totally Tiffany bags holds the pattern paper pads best?
The bags, Katie. Katie
bag?
does. Katie is a good holder of the 6x6 pattern paper pads. Actually, here, let me show you. So here's, I actually have one in there to show. So here's Katie. Katie's a little tall for the pads, but it holds them very well. And you could even use the tabs for your scraps of your pattern paper. And you could do summer colors or red colors or orange colors or whatever you want with those tabs.
Warn everybody, these are sold out right now.
Oh, and they're sold out, so you can't have it.
Soon they'll be
Soon?
back.
Okay. Also, wait, that reminds me. Remember, Kenny, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Oh, here, this. Okay, so I did this yesterday. Sorry, I got to take a break from my card for a second. I did this yesterday, and so it's not finalized yet, but...
Your hair is bumping the mic,
Sorry.
everybody, so they're hearing boom, 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 boom,
Sorry.
boom, boom, boom.
My hair's that heavy that it
I guess
messes with
if
the mic.
anything hits the mic, yeah, it's going to pick it up.
Okay, sorry. So I was using the 4-inch alphabets, and I was making that banner. Did you guys see the banner I did on, well, I started to do on HSN's Facebook Live Tuesday night? And I started to make it, and we ran out of time because Suzanne had to go on the air. But I started to make it, and I was working with all my alphabets, and I was having trouble because I keep them all, I used to keep them all in one of these envelopes, and I was like, it was like I had way too many, and it was just like not fitting right and everything. So then I said, you know what, I have an extra 6-drawer Totally Tiffany. And what I did, and you might, I don't know, hang on, let me show it this way.
Tony's mom is Bet. Is that what you said? Bet?
Where?
B-E-T-T-E.
Where? I don't
Tony,
see.
right in the middle of Facebook.
Oh, Bet. Is it Bet or Betty?
I know that's how I saw Bette Midler.
Bette
His name
Midler.
was,
Oh, Bet.
yeah.
But oh my gosh, 99. Happy birthday! That is so exciting, Bet. Whoa! 99. You go. You go. Happy birthday. So I did this with my alphabets. And go ahead and do the overhead, I think. Overhead's going to be best. And you can see I haven't officially labeled them. I did a fake post-it notes, so they're already falling, of the letters. So this is A, B, C, D. This is E, F, G, H. And look at how much easier this is going to be when I want to do my banners. So I'm just going to pull out the little drawer. So this one is going to be M. So I'm going to get my label maker and do the back of this. I'm going to label right here. But for now, I just have this because I wanted to make sure it was working. But so now I can just grab the letters that I need, and then I'll just be able to put it right back in there, and I won't have to try to wrestle with that big envelope. I am loving this so far. I just grab the ones I need, I put them right back in there, and it's much easier because they're so large and there's so many of them. So that's just a heads up on that. Also, before I even talked about this, I wanted to make sure we had these in stock. I noticed that we have the black and the pink in stock of the 6-drawer. I also noticed the pink is still on flash sale, and I didn't know that.
For how long?
Until I turn it off.
I don't know. How long has it been on
Oh,
sale?
it's been on flash sale since it's been out. I know, don't get mad. But I forgot to turn it off. So my forgetfulness is good for you. So if you have that alphabet and you're having issues with the storage, highly recommend the 6-drawer. Yeah, I was really excited about that. Trust me. And I can do the numbers. I'm thinking about doing another separate one for the numbers. I haven't taken my numbers apart yet. I'm thinking about doing my numbers like this because, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, and then I have 3 drawers for something that's coming in the same thing. Symbols. Yes. Symbols are coming eventually, so they're going to go in that one. So just saying.
Christine on YouTube has a birthday tomorrow.
Christine, happy birthday on YouTube! Birthday. I love birthdays. We don't do much of birthdays at our house very much, but we do get together. That's the important part. We get together. So what I'm doing is I'm adding my little circles to cover, because see, what I have here is I like him to, oh wait, do camera 2. I need to be using my crafting carry. What am I doing? So here I have it, but I don't like this extra little window here that I created. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, where is my crafting carry? It's right here. Oh, I got to load it up because I'm getting tired of all this junk on my table. So the nice thing about the crafting carry is you can put all your junk vertical, and then it's not in your face horizontally, and you have more room on your table. There.
April W wants to know if we could do a card featuring like the 3D inks or something sometime in the future.
Oh, yeah. My favorite thing, yes, absolutely. But my favorite thing to do with those is sprinkles on the donut fold it. So we need to get the donut fold it and do that because that is my absolute favorite. Hang on.
Sprinkles.
What?
Sprinkles?
Yes, to make sprinkles on
Okay.
yes. Okay, hang on. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this. He's writing that down because he knows Stephanie will forget. So I'm just kind of putting that circle back in there, right? Who is buzzing?
Probably spammers.
Uh-oh.
Or my friends.
Your friends. Your spammer friends?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so there. Oh, look how much better that looks. Okay, so now, now we have this, which looks way better, right? Although I really would love to have a little flower there too. So now what I'm going to do is I don't think I have that flower dye handy. Let's see, hang on. Let's see if we can do this. Nope. Maybe we'll leave it. Okay, so what we got here is we got part of our card. I still need something here, although I did pull this one. Well, you know what? I have a lot of wording already. Okay, so Thinking of You is the one that won, right?
Yes.
So I gotta find Thinking of You. Thinking of You. And I need an outer die to go with it. I have that right there. And I need another outer die to do the shadow. Okay, so we're gonna grab some some cardstock that has adhesive on the back. And it's kind of fun on these videos, you guys, because you get to see like the thought process behind my thoughts.
What
which
Mary
is very
says is that the reason it's still on Flash, Mary Walker on Facebook, you see that? I thought you said you would leave it on Flash until the end of the month.
You're right, Mary. Mary, see you guys. I need you.
Yeah, I was going to say when there's sound problems, I'm thankful that you tell us because we don't always know. We don't hear what the sound that's going out. So thanks for telling me that.
Yeah.
When there's things not correct. So let us know if something's off. Some of the time it is just refreshing a page or signing back in, but some of the time it is on our end. So we appreciate your input.
I'm using the pearl. Oh, I love the pearl. Okay, so what I'm doing, you might want to switch the camera because this is probably a little boring. Okay, is anything wrong while you keep getting all these texts? Just make sure nothing's wrong. Who's harassing you? He's not going to tell me. Turn it off then. Just turn it off so I don't hear it. Okay, so
you're just upset because nobody calls you or texts you, right?
Right. Okay, so I'm going to add this, and as you can see, I'm adding washi to it because I don't want it to move in the machine. I'm also going to get my handy dandy baby powder and try not to do it on my desk because I always mess up and do that. And I'm going to get some more on there. There. So now it's not sticky where it's not supposed to be sticky. And I'm going to run this through, but I also need, and I'm going to use this one because I got to try to switch more often. And I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do that, but I also need a color behind it just with this regular circle. And I am going to pick yellow. Okay. And if you're worried about like saving paper and stuff, what I also recommend you can do on this machine is you can just tape this just a little tiny bit to the corner, so then you know you're going to just tape, you're going to cut in the corner. And then I'm going to grab this one right here, and we are going to run that, whoops, wrong way, run that through. There. Okay. I think there's like, we should ask a question right now.
Yeah. Do you need any help with colors or?
No, I don't need any help with colors.
I did have a question. I don't think you can give out any information yet. We talked about we're going to be doing more things with the card kit coming up, but that's still just in the works.
Yeah, Dina and I are working on some exciting things for probably by the time we get to do it, because, you know, we have to do stuff way far in advance. Probably not till the November Kit Club. But you will definitely, the changes were not, I mean, it's a change, but it's like an enhancement is what it's going to be called. It's like it's like, oh my gosh.
Just like an added
value.
There you
go. There you go. Added value that we are going to add to our Kit Club. Of course, the price won't go up when we do this added value, but it's going to be pretty awesome. We just thought of it the other day, so. But the Die Hard, you guys all know about the big deal about the Die Hard, right? all those freebies. Starting with June, you're going to get 1 freebie. Then after that, diehards are going to get 2 freebies for the rest of the year, every month, which is amazing. Look how gorgeous that is. Look at that. Look at that. Because I used the adhesive on the back, I didn't have to worry about putting adhesive on it. Isn't that awesome? And it's going to go right here. Okay, so yes. Oh, get some of these dies out of my face. Okay. See, I love how you keep all the mess in one spot and then it's easier to put it all away.
I was wondering with the Gemini plates, because it looks like there's a question about it. Do you flip them back and forth like the other plates? I don't know how that works. Yeah?
I do.
Okay.
Yes.
So if they start to warp one way,
Yeah, I flip them all the time. I try to flip them all the time. They are going to warp, but you know what? Also at the same time, they still work when they're warped, right? They don't look as nice. They're like brand new tires. They don't look as nice when they're used, but they still work, right? They still work. Well, I'm kind of showing how. See, you can see that one's a little curved. Yeah. It still works. It's fine. But it's the Gemini. You guys, I kind of need to explain. The Gemini is an incredibly tight machine to do those intricate dies. So it's so much more pressure than any manual machine out there that it's gonna curve those cutting pads. I mean, it just is. It's not a defect of the machine. No, it's because it's such a strong machine, which is awesome because some of the dies that I come out with are very intricate. Some aren't, right? Some aren't. Most aren't, but some are. Also, something that somebody mentioned on the Kiss Cut pad, they were having trouble, I noticed I actually commented on it, on the Kiss Cut pad cutting all the way. There's something that I learned working in research and development for one of the bigger die companies that for many, many years. When you buy, okay, here's an example. This is only a pack of 1, but when you buy new cutting pads at any company, if you measure them, there's a special tool to use to measure them. Obviously, you wouldn't have this tool, but the factories do. It's called a caliper, and it will test the thickness of a cutting pad. So for an example, if I had 10 cutting pads here that were all brand new from the same company, they would all have different thicknesses. Now, some might be the same, but some would be all completely different. And so when they sell them in packs of 2, it is someone's job at the factory to measure each one. And let's say the goal is to get to the number 10. I'm making up numbers. Let's say the goal is to get to the number 10. Well, this one over here is maybe 4.75. So they need to find one that is 5.25 and put those 2 in the same package and ship them to you, right? Okay, well, the next one's going to be 5. So now they have to find one that's exactly 5 to package together to ship to you, okay? So there's going to be a little bit of a variance. Now, I'm oversimplifying it. It's not just a 4 or 5 and 0.25, whatever, no. It is 4, and they always do millimeters, so it's going to be 0.0, blah, 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 blah. I mean, it's going to be a long number, but they always package them together, so you're going to get the best results at home. That's why sometimes when you get a brand new cutting pad and an older cutting pad, or you mix and match your cutting pads, your machine's not going to be as effective as it was if you were to use those cutting pads together. Now, you and me, we know we're not always going to be using those 2 cutting pads together because we're using an old one and a new one, or this one and that one, and blah, 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 blah. But that's going to kind of explain to you a little bit on why sometimes that Kiss Cut pad will cut and not lightly kiss, right? So what you're gonna need to, and okay, let me finish. There's something more. But so you need to find a cutting pad that works great with your machine. Now, once you find that cutting pad that works great with your Kiss Cut pad, I recommend you keep them together and use them together. Okay? Also, always use a brand new cutting pad with your Kiss Cut pad. Now, you can keep those 2 together. Now, what if you take your cutting pad that works great with your Kiss Cut pad, and you go to your friend's house to use her machine with your cutting pads? Guess what? Every machine is different also. Every machine is going to be different from even if it's the same machine from the same company, it's going to be different. there's a variance that they allow. So for example, obviously I did not work in R&D at this company. I did at a different company. However, it's the same idea. They have a tool at the factory that tests the thickness, the width of the opening, okay? They have a special thing that I'm probably giving like secrets away to other companies, but oh well, it's not my problem. They have a special thing that they put in here, and it has to, there's a rule on how it goes through. If it goes through a different way, then that means something needs to be fixed or tightened. But if it blah, 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 they test each one. As long as it's within certain numbers, it can be shipped to you. Now, if it's above or below those certain numbers, then they'll work on fixing it. But there's a variance. It's like, I'm making up numbers again. If it's between a 6 and a 9, then it's okay to go ship to you. But if it's a 5, then no. If it's a 10, then no. Then they will fix it. So there's always going to be a variance in there. That's just the way manufacturing is. So that's why sometimes your machine might be a little tighter than your best friend's machine or somebody else's machine or a machine that you borrow or a new machine that you buy. It's just the way it is. I'm sorry, I totally went on a soapbox. I'm sorry.
At least you didn't try to write it on a whiteboard like every once in a while you try to do.
Yeah, when I tried to do math on whiteboards, that wasn't even a whiteboard. It was a piece of like foam core board. I know.
That was crazy.
So, I know. That got a little out of hand.
Can you give kind of the dimensions of this card after you finish up what you're talking about?
Sure.
There's like the circle and the style of the card. That was the question.
Absolutely. Okay, so here's my finished card. Let's do the overhead.
Okay.
I really kind of wanted to add a little something else over here, but I feel like there's a lot going on, so I kind of feel like it just needs to be left alone. But so I'm going to open it up. Look at my little doggy's butt. I love his little butt. I'm sorry, but I think it's adorable. Okay, so open it up. It says, I miss you. And then you open it up. It says, thinking of you. And if you wanted to, because I didn't do the hidden panel technique, I could write on the back here, or I could just write here and just say, I love you, I miss you, come see me. But there's my card, and I have not stamped the back, but I will. And actually, we'll do that before I forget. Oh, I have a new stamp, by the way. Dun, dun, dun. So I have one that says created by Stephanie, but Kenny, I just redid it. Kenny gave this one to me. This one says, it's actually the same style, so I'm going to use the same block. This one, well, I'll stamp it for you so you can see it. This one's, oh, I can't read it now because it's, hang on. So this is the first time I've stamped it. I just got it today. Okay, and it is right there, and it says "One of a Kind" by Stephanie Bernard. Okay, so I just keep it. I'm gonna, since these are the same, I'm keeping it on one block so I can have that. Okay, so let's do dimensions. A2 in size, so it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. There's my 4 1/4. There's my 5 1/2. The circles that fit in this card are approximately 2.75 inches. And then the inside one that I did, I think this is the same size. It's a little bit bigger than this one. So the inside red circle is a little bit bigger, so it's probably 2 1/4. The red size I did, the red one I did there. But look how cute it is. Open it up. There's his little butt. I love his little butt. That's the hangout dog. So he is there. Okay, is there anything else, Kenny, that I need to bring up?
I saw a question I'm going to answer. Paulie wants to know if we're going to do any more Life with Stephanie videos, but I think every Monday and every Thursday is pretty much Life with Stephanie, right? Everything is included in there?
That is a good question. Yes, I actually noticed that the other day. I saw somebody said, oh, I love the Life with Stephanie videos. That pretty much has changed a little tiny bit to Live with Stephanie on Mondays. So the No Makeup Mondays are kind of like the Live with Stephanie that used to be called Life with Stephanie, because I would always talk about crazy, weird, random things that would happen to me in the Life with Stephanie, the stuff you can't make up. And that's pretty much just turned into the No Makeup Mondays. So if you're missing that video series, I recommend you tune into the No Makeup Mondays that are live. But if you can't make it on Mondays, that's okay because they're taped and you can watch them. So those are pretty much the Life with Stephanie's in a longer version. on Mondays. Good question though. Very good question.
And there on Facebook, there's Kathy and Melissa with questions.
Any word on the June tray kits? Kathy wants to know. I tracked them last night, and UPS is still saying check back tomorrow. So I haven't checked today. I'm hoping. They tell me they're supposed to hit land. What's today? They said the 27th. Oh, today. Hopefully they're going to hit land today. That means though, then UPS takes over, and we'll see. So hopefully in the next week. That's my plan. Hopefully. Are there more hangouts coming, Melissa? Yes, there are, but I haven't finished them yet because I got distracted by a new line that's coming out. But yes, more hangouts will be coming.
I see some people are joining in late, and don't worry if you showed up late. This all gets taped, and so you can watch it later on. It should repost. I think it's pretty quick now, 15 or 20 minutes after it's all done, so you can watch from the beginning and get all caught up on anything you might have missed. But if you showed up late, no big deal. Everything's okay, right?
Yep, because I'm late to almost everything. I was actually impressed we weren't late today because we went to the park.
Yeah.
Oh, that park was so fun. You know what? I'm going to ask Kirsten if I can get the babies on video going down that slide because it was so
that was
funny.
Cool.
It was funny. It was a fun
Liam
slide.
was all closing his eyes.
Was he really?
Yeah, when he got halfway down, he's and his hair is all blowing back.
Because you were at the bottom, I was at the top, so
Yeah.
I didn't get to see their faces. Oh, how fun.
He got to see the hanging out part.
I got to see the hanging out bums. They have
Diaper
bums. Let's see. So tonight we have our class at what time?
4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern time.
Yes.
And again, the same thing, it's taped.
It is taped, and you'll get to see that over and over again. Also, a little update. I talked about on Monday how I'm trying to figure out a way we can do the club iron-on transfer file. Meaning you would be able to download, you'd be able to purchase it with your points or with money, but you can use your points, and download the file and use it on your Cricut machines. Now, if you don't have a Cricut machine, hopefully you have a friend that has a Cricut machine and she can make one for you as long as you both buy the file. The file's going to be pretty cheap, so don't worry about that. But for personal use only, of course. And I've talked to my web guy, I've talked to Amy, and I've talked to the web guy. We're working on that specifics. Also, Russ is doing an awesome job. I haven't seen him pop up on here. Well, I haven't got to say, oh, there's Russ. Russ, I know I owe you an email. I saw it in there. I got to go look at it. But Russ has been so awesome about testing all these files, because the funny thing is I don't work in SVG when I do the dies and the stamps and all of that. It's a different file format. But my computer program Illustrator will do SVG, but it doesn't translate. You know how sometimes I talk about translating? It doesn't translate correctly in Cricut's program. I think it's called Design Space. So Russ and I have been working back and forth, and I do know that he sent me 2 emails that I haven't gotten a chance to look at, but he is testing them for us, and he did even offer, which I think is amazingly amazing, that he's going to put together a little tutorial on how you can download them and print and cut them on the Cricut machine, which is I'm so thankful for. So we are working on that behind the scenes. Can you hit that blue arrow so I can see more of the chat?
Yeah, that's the thing. The SVG, I don't think most people probably know what you're talking about. I don't even know what it's.
My Cricut people know what I'm talking about.
They do? Okay,
the
cool.
Cricut people know what an SVG is, yes. That's how they buy all those files online, and they can...
What does SVG even stand for? Do you know that?
Single vector...
Yeah,
something. I don't know. I'm making that all up.
Can you answer that question from Shirley, or is it top secret?
When will the die for... Shirley, it's close. It's not in June. I think it's July, but it's coming soon. It's done. It just needs to be on the schedule. It is on the schedule, though. I think it's July.
And I think a lot of people have missed our announcement from last week about the Die Hard Club. Maybe you want to give a little rundown on that, a refresher before we wrap it up.
Okay. Big news, guys. If you missed the big news, you are missing out. So, y'all know we have the Stamp Club, the Die Hard Club, the Kit Club, and then the Gold Club, meaning you get everything, the whole enchilada. Well, if you're in the Stamp Club, you have to upgrade to the Die Hard. You almost have to. If you're only in the Kit Club, you have to add the Die Hard because it's only $20 more a month and it's more awesomest if you're in everything, and then you get a 20% discount instead of 15. But the main reason why I keep talking about the Die Hard Club is because Kenny and I went out to dinner the other night to a business meeting. Ken and Stephanie were there. And we decided that, long story, but we decided that we were going to offer freebies every month starting in July. Well, June, you're going to get a freebie if you're in the Stamp or Die Hard. I know it's confusing. June, freebie, Stamp, and Die Hard. And Kit Club is getting a freebie in June.
Yep, Kit Club has a freebie in June.
Kit Club is getting a freebie in June too. I know. It's like I'm just throwing these freebies at you. Well, starting July 1st, July, August, September, October, November, December, 6 months, you are going to get 2 freebies every month in the Die Hard Club. That equals 12 freebies. I know. It's literally, I'm paying you to be my friend. I'm paying you to be in the club by giving you free stuff. Kenny and I thought the best way that we can say thank you to our current and hopefully future club members is by giving you free stuff. So it's our way of saying thank you. Thank you for being in our club. Thank you for being our friends. Thank you for liking us. And so Die Hard, yeah, 12 freebies. Well, 13 if you count June this year. I know, isn't it awesome? And they're all brand new, guys. Brand new. Not Ken freebies, stuff he found in the warehouse. Brand new. So I'm very excited. Oh, Kathy, scalable vector graphic, SVG. Scalable vector graphic. Thank you, Kathy. Woo! I would have never known that. When will the truck fold it be available? I believe that's also July. Do the dies match the kit? Do the dies match the kit? The Die Hard dies for each month match the Kit Club, yes. However, the freebies are just some match or like add-ons to what you're getting in that envelope, but usually they're just going to be able to be standalones, meaning it's just something really cool. So they will be standalone. Most of the freebies will be standalone, meaning they're because usually if it coordinates with the Die Hard Club itself, then I would have already given it to you. However, there's one I'm thinking that was just way too big. I couldn't fit it on the thing, so that's going to be a freebie 1 month. But usually they're standalone dice. Bribery works, Sarah said. Yes. We're bribing you to be our friends. Sandra says, I love freebies. Thank you. Connie says, thank you for the free gifts. You're welcome. Carol Pope says, the Gold Club is the best because you get everything. Oh gosh, it's going too fast. To make the monthly die and stamps, plus embellishments and stuff that go together. Oh, and by the way, you guys, yesterday I taped the Kit Club video for June. Let me just tell you, there are 2 embellishments in there that I literally salivated on because I love them so much. That's so disgusting sounding. But I literally was like crying, upset that nobody gave me some already. There are 2 awesome, so obviously you know one's going to be a little pink, right? But let me just tell you, one, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to use. Kenny's going to have to bring me some more home because I love them so much. Let me tell you, they were awesome. Kit Club next month, plus the freebie. I know. Isn't it awesome? So why do we have freebies and why do all of that? Because I want it to be a club that I want to be in. And if I get extra freebies, I'm going to want to be in it. So that's just me. I wish I was in a club that gave freebies. There are no other clubs like this. There really aren't.
We try our best.
I know. I know. We're not in it to make money. Okay. We're not normal business people. We don't care about the money part. We just care about being able to pay our bills. And then the rest is just like whatever, right? Because, if we were in this to make money, our stamps would be like $15.95, $16.95, no club discount. No. We just don't do that. We don't play that game. Okay. But that's how come we're so small because, we don't have 50
We just
employees.
try to be fair, right?
Well, we want to be fair, but also we want to be more than fair. We want to be, we just really try, we want to have fun. We can pay the bills. That's all that matters, right? So, oh yeah, please don't send stars, my friends. Thank you. Yes, please don't send stars. Facebook likes to trick you thinking that you need to send me stars. No, please don't. Please don't.
Suddenly your Facebook connection is just going to go out one day when you say
I
that.
know, because Facebook that happens a lot though. Facebook goes out a lot. Maybe it's because I say don't send me stars and they're like not making money. Isn't that crazy? I know. Okay, we are going to be back here at 4 o'clock today Pacific time.
For people who signed up for the
For
class.
the people that signed up for the class. And yes, so there a lot of you signed up for the class. It did finally sell out. Gwen says the Lord has blessed you and Ken. Gwen, you're absolutely 1,000% correct. And we just want to give back. And so this is a small way we can give back because we don't deserve it. And God's just like blows my mind. In fact, I'm going too long, but my favorite song, one of my favorite songs, how do miracles happen like that, happen like that, happen like that? You can say the stars align, but I know that it's more than timing. That song came on today and I turned it up really loud and I started crying because God has blessed us with so many miracles in our life that, even just this place where we're living, it was a miracle we found it because God just said, go down this street, Ken, even though you know the area, I'm going to send you down the wrong street. And we found this random little sign that said for rent. So, but then of course the babies and all of the other stuff. But yeah, amazing. So, okay, Renee says she can't wait till tonight. Me either. The problem is I need to go make a quesadilla for lunch because I got a lot to do tonight.
It's a long time till you get to Olive Garden.
I know, Olive Garden's a long way off. Okay, my friends, from the bottom, and I'm going to cry. I'm such a crier. From the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you. Thank you for coming and visiting with us on Mondays and Thursdays. Thank you to all those of you that signed up for the class tonight. I'm excited about that. But just thank you for being there. And you mean the world to us. I hope you're able to take advantage of the freebies in the Die Hard Club because I want to be able to say thank you for real. And if I could, I'd go to every single one of you guys' house. But I can't. But at least this way we can visit together and see each other and talk. And I appreciate you. Kenny and I both do. And we smile all day long after these videos because they brighten our day. And it's really true. So thank you all so much for your love, your support, and your prayers. We will see a lot of you tonight at 4 o'clock Pacific. And the rest of you, I will see Monday for a No Makeup Monday. And I just want to say thank you. And have a blessed day and have a wonderful day. And I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.